British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good morning. I'm your host, Braden Coombs, and here are your 11 a.m. sports headlines. Former Canucks star JT Miller has been named the new captain of the New York Rangers. The Rangers acquired Miller last season via an in-season trade with the Canucks. JT, who played 5.5 seasons with the Nucks, is named the captain after just 30 games with his new team. He was drafted by the Rangers and played his first 6 seasons in the NHL with them, meaning he is not completely new to the organization. JT Miller will return to Rogers Arena and face off against his former team for the first time on October 28th. Now, let's get into what happened last night. The Toronto Blue Jays defeated the Tampa Bay Rays in a low-scoring 11-inning game by a score of 2-1. Blue Jays' prized pitching prospect Trey Yesavage had an amazing start to his big league career. Yesavage pitched 5 innings with only 3 hits and 1 earned run against. His most impressive stat of the night, though, was his 9 strikeouts, breaking the franchise record for most Ks in a rookie debut. George Springer scored the go-ahead run in the top of the 11th inning with a bloop single, and reliever Braden Fisher closed out the game in the bottom of the 11th, striking out the side. Fisher gave flowers to his fellow rookie pitcher after the game.
I mean, the way that he bounced back after that first inning was a little tough. Just the immediate bounce back and right back in the zone looked like he had been here for 10 years.
The Minnesota Twins lent out a helping hand last night in the Blue Jays' push for top spot in the American League East. The Twins destroyed the New York Yankees last night, winning by a score of 7-0. With the Blue Jays win and the Yankees loss, Canada's team is now 5 games ahead of the Yankees for top spot. The Red Sox are now 6 games back as they head back into action tonight. The Seattle Mariners might have had the day off yesterday, but all eyes were on the Houston Astros as they took on the Texas Rangers. Unfortunately for the Mariners, though, the Astros were victorious, defeating their division rival 6-3. With the win, the Astros are now just half a game back of the Mariners for first place in the American League West. Seattle returns to action tonight when they take on the Kansas City Royals at 4:30. Mariners pitcher Logan Gilbert is expected to get the nod on the mound. And don't forget to keep an eye out for catcher Cal Raleigh, as he looks to break the record for most home runs by a switch hitter in a single season, a record that he tied in their last game. Now, over to football. In the nightcap, the Los Angeles Chargers had a dominant 20-9 win over the division rivals, the Las Vegas Raiders. Former Seahawks quarterback and current Raiders quarterback Geno Smith had a disappointing game, throwing 3 interceptions and 0 touchdowns. Chargers edge rusher Khalil Mack sustained an apparent arm injury and had to leave the game early. With the win, the Chargers remain undefeated and claim top spot in the AFC West. UBC women's golfer Kira Hu made headlines yesterday, winning the Cascade Collegiate Conference Golfer of the Week award. Hu won the first CCC tournament of the season in Walla Walla, Washington last week. Her performance not only won her the individual title of the event, but helped the Thunderbirds win a team title by 12 strokes. SFU cleaned house in Player of the Week awards this week, specifically in soccer. On the women's side, forward Kira Scott and goalie Sarah Lowen both won Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week. And in men's soccer, forward Alex Grignon and goalie Brian Lanier took home the men's Offensive and Defensive Player of the Weeks too. Champions League soccer is finally underway again. Premier League side Arsenal are currently taking on Athletic Club right now. The game is scoreless as the second half is just about ready to start. Later on today, powerhouse Real Madrid will be playing against French side Marseille at noon. The Vancouver Dodgeball League has officially started their 37th season. Drop-ins for any division will be open throughout the weeks to come. Our reporter Graciela Flores has more.
The VDL is leading the charge for inclusivity in sports and gaining ground in Vancouver. The league is drawing some attention for its queer and women's divisions, opening up more gyms to host more games. While teams already follow gender diversity requirements, these new drop ins are aimed to dedicate spaces for women and gender non-conforming players to compete and connect. Graciela Cruz Flores, BCIT News.
And I'm Braden Coombs, and those were your 11 a.m. sports headlines.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.
The hands-on part of the program is the main thing that drew me to the program, and it's the main thing that I'm taking away from this program. There's no experience like just being able to go out and practice and do the work, and been able to do that both here in the newsroom, out on the internships, multiple internships that I've been able to go on, and I think it'll serve me very well.